Hello, my little kittens. Meow. Hopefully we finish the trial. Hopefully there's no more dilly-dallying and like backtracking galore that we did yesterday. I'm still having fun, but today is the serious trial, okay? Because we did all that, and so now it should be like the trial. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is serious. I need everyone to lock the fuck in. I wonder if he did do it. What if there's a plot twist? Because it's been like, oh, you haven't met the real suspect yet. But what if this is the plot twist and he really did do it? But there's also the sleeping pills. I'm confused about the sleeping pills, and everyone's suspicious. Like, literally everybody, even down to like that little like 10-year-old. I'm eyeing sideways. Okay. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Wow, he's really playing this nonchalantly. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to it. Damn. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. I got those sleeping pills. Like, those have not come up into conversation at all. And I'm like, because it's like an empty bottle. This isn't going to be easy. So somebody needs to answer for those. All right, courtroom number 4. Hey, hello, Your Honor. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. He's gonna call a 10-year-old to stand. That's crazy. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls... It's Salmonella, the fucking weirdo! Maya Reddenide! Or that director. Ugh. Okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? Dots.
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Raffle.
He's already done. We've been in court for 5 seconds and Edgeworth is already over it.
So, Salmonella, I'm a director, television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay, lock in. We need to archive all of this into our brain. I'll press every sentence like I usually do, but I was at the studios for around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene. Why are you so confused on that one? It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the trailer. Only pretty sure? This is a fucking testimony for murder. That's about it. Okay. So it's a whole lot of nothing. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is just a pressing matter. But let me see everything that I have. So we have the autopsy report. We have the... Also, I realized yesterday, I had an oopsies. So I didn't realize, because they didn't really show off the character just standing normally, is that his pant legs on the ends are very, like they're a lot longer. So he's not dragging both of his feet. I thought he was, because I didn't really see the actual character. But no, his pants are just longer. So that was my bad. So if you were here yesterday. My bad. But I own up to my mistakes, and I see that now. Okay, we have the guide map, the spear, the empty sleeping pill bottle, the clock, and this, the scrapbook. These has pictures. I don't know when this could possibly come into play, but I'm sure they got something. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. What the fuck? Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning I was doing, why are you hesitating? What do you mean, in the employee area? That's right, it was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Okay, took a lot more time than I was. Okay, why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but Dummy Pete was his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right, that's the limp.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch.
Roths? What? Roths rolling on the floor starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Okay. What exactly do they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up.
I don't like his little tongue waggle he does. Genuinely, it puts a pit in my stomach of nausea or something. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones out in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. I know that word's always sentence by sentence. Stop being a bitch. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Vagueness? Why are you pointing it out? Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak.
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to staples.
Brother, I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Am I? What kind of pot? Did you eat sleeping pills, little dude? Like... What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You're pretty sure? Because I don't like the wording of that. You didn't take a single break. Well...
Yeah, no, not a one, haha.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea, I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix, if his alibi holds powers is finished, press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Okay. Meeting. Okay, pretty sure no one left. What was that about the state thing? What do you mean it's contradictory? Okay, let's hit the it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila, what do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw some... I forgot about that. The only thing that really stood out to me is that there was no bones. Because everyone else ate T-bones. And, you know, there was bones on the plates. And I was just like, this looks weird. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Oof.
Did you guys also see the booby jiggle? He's got jiggle physics.
Oh, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. Fuck does that mean, Phoenix? So, when exactly did you eat him?
We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then.
Bone and all? A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts it. Precisely, handsome. I'll press on that one a bit more. Okay. You didn't take a single break. Wait, do I have something like my... Yeah, not a one. What's he supposed... Wait a second. Ah! We fucking got him, boys. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? We got him. We got him. The jiggle physics actually go insane.
Oops, Raffle.
Well, this is no laughing matter, Mr. Manella. Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. I don't like his little ominous giggling across the way. Cause I know this motherfucker did something. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base. That's only 13 in base. What the fuck does that mean? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Why are you waggling your tongue whilst talking about a murder? He may not have done the murder, but I still want to pin something on him. I want this man in jail. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. You have crazy gobbling abilities, then. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. I'm with you, Your Honor. We're like this. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Alright, let's get this motherfucker. And I don't like Edgeworth giggling. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30. You mean the time of death? We fucking got him, but if it's the hot lady, I'm actually gonna be extremely upset. I thought we had something. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1 and killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. It absolutely is. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those eyes. I'll take you right here, right now. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. Okay. What was it? Are you sure? Are you sure? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table? Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Why is that? Yeah, no. Because all they did was stab him with the spear. I feel like that wouldn't take as long as you think. You know? Because once it goes in, you just gotta, you know? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. How is that clear? It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, I absolutely am. One of these bitches is suspicious. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it loud! If I lose a little Sparkles Walker, I really don't care. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. Is he flirting? What do you mean? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios were blocked? I absolutely knew that. You can go around the bushes. I don't give a fuck. Miss Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. I just think there's ways around it. If you're gonna commit murder, you have like no qualms about getting a little dirty in the woods, you know what I'm saying? The fallen Miss Monkey had barred the way. Gulp. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter arguments, right? Fuck your sparkles! Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I'll go round for round with Edgeworth later. Don't even worry about it. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Wow, he's thick. Very well, the court's opinions on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to the Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Are you stupid? How did you get to be a judge with that line of thinking? Okay. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Here comes a fucking 10-year-old. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Mia, help me. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. I need Mia's help. I need hand holding, okay? I need her to grab my little hand under the table and help me. I'm so fucking stressed. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. They hired someone. Consider that one. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. W, Mia. She knows. She, smooth talker, golden tongue, or silver tongue. What is it? It's one of the two. She's got that. You, thanks. Why does he sniff so much, also? Are you on that yayo? This one's for the kids. Okay. Back to court. We have to prove this motherfucker innocent. Somehow, someway, all the odds are stacked against us. But you know what we are? We're the ace attorney. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Do you think I'm gonna treat this fucking 10-year-old like an adult? He's not the one who did it. Why would I? Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Atkins to the stand. That's kind of funny. Wow, someone get this boy a step stool. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Okay. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown don't mean you can push me around. Yeah. This whole entire episode has just been L after L for Edgeworth in terms of witnesses. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Oh, absolutely. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He's losing his aura. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth, I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long long day. Incidentally, photograph equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? This does not look very good for Edgeworth's record. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Baby, that's what I've been saying. Someone check his camera. You better make a note of it in the court record. Your digital camera, Cody, always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Okay, lock in. Lock in. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path. He went through the woods off the path. Someone could have done it, I'm telling you. So that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. I ain't Edgeworth, baby. I know. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Okay. Okay. That probably doesn't matter. Was that the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Shield pops him, kid. How am I supposed to talk with you? Cut me off all the time. Jeez. Oh my god. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I... Guys, are you listening? So, it doesn't matter that the path was blocked. If you're going to commit murder, it doesn't matter if you go into the woods. Because guess what? You're about to do something entirely worse. I see. Anyhow. I'm telling you. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Okay. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? There was the Steel Samurai. Okay. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Okay. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Yeah, hold on. I know he's a child, but... What do you mean? Cause Jack Hammer was like pretty like... You know what I'm saying? Skinny guy. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, totally. Really good. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Are you sure? This literally negates what you just said. Uh-huh. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Yeah, for sure. I guess... I'll present the cam, because you said you always have it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. We fucking got him. This 10-year-old thinks he can outsmart me? Babe, I took and passed the bar exam. Huh. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Look at him all smug. That's my boy. Mr. Ray, a word with you. Your Honor! He's lying to the courts! Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Edward, shut the fuck up! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. You were doing it first. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Edgeworth, you're taking L after L in this episode. Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Why are you lying? Give me your camera. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. I'm not inclined to believe that. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you're so busy watching. Because he has like the whole scrapbook of all of the fights, and he says Steel Samurai always wins. This would be a fight, therefore you would be taking pictures, therefore you're a lying little shit, and give me your camera. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. Okay. So, why didn't you use it? He's kidding to that. Relax and listen. Okay. Are you sure? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away? Not even once? No. I don't like the hesitation there, because I believe you did. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. Wait. Wasn't he in the costume? So wouldn't he realize, like, such a big fan like that would realize it was the evil magistrate, even from a distance, because they, they have the silhouettes and everything. They're made for that. So it was just a random fucking guy. Or did they kill him somewhere else and then stuff him in the costume? But I feel like that'd be really hard. I'm so confused actually now. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap? Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? He is a child, but usually the top option is the option you're supposed to go with, I think. If anything, I can come back to it and press one if I need to. Yeah, if I press too hard, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared, so I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix, it doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Okay, so we go back. Sorry. I think it was this one I can press. Let me see. Okay, no, it was this one. Sorry. I'm just so... Everything about this is just so vague and confusing. Like, literally everything that I have come across has just been vague as fuck. Okay, let's press them. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. Edgeworth, you shut the fuck up and sit down. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clear. Oh my god! English! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. There is a 10-year-old in the room. You gotta be a little careful with the words, babe. I think I'm in trouble with your honor. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer, we've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it? He was watching something else? Oh, shit. He couldn't watch it? He was watching something else or show evidence. Oh, shit. Okay. He was watching something. What the fuck? Maybe the monkey head falling? Because he said he went through the woods. He could. Why wouldn't he be? Well, he said he couldn't get to the studio. The dead body was in the studio? Oh my god. Couldn't? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? I am about to lose Sparkle, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder, he was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever. He was watching something else? He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Oh, Phoenix. Okay, what evidence do I have? Is it the monkey head? What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, Steel Samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Sorry, Your Honor. Yeah, I've got evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. What evidence do we have, Phoenix? You gotta share with the class. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Contains the photo. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think that would have any bearing on anything. This is just a guide map. Okay, I don't think the sleeping pills would have literally anything to do with that either. Maybe the head falling? Phoenix, what evidence do we have? Here's my proof. Can I do it again? What evidence? Why did Cody look away from the fight? Was he going through his little scrapbook? Here's my proof. I'm so sorry. It must be so bad watching me struggle so hard on something so easy, genuinely. Because it literally said he's still learning how to use it. I.e., he's fidgeting so much with his camera because he doesn't know how to use it quite yet. Trying to get the pictures of the fight. And he missed. For his scrapbook. God. Oh, I'm so sorry. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Great job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Right on the money. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Oh, absolutely. Have him testify again. Alright, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. He's okay. I understand, but he's also 10 years old. He's fucking crying now. Oh my god, Phoenix, what have you done? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens went open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. If you're ending a statement like that with yup, I know for damn sure you got more to say. Anything strange to that testimony, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Bro, look, you know what? I want boiled peanuts. I saw something about this lady on TikTok. It was like a big can of them. Bro, I've not stopped thinking about that. I want some boiled peanuts. Yeah, you're right, Pops. It's still somewhere. Just okay. Hold on. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. Okay. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens went open in time, so I missed it. Okay. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all. Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one? I know this bitch is lying. Nah, you definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? This 10-year-old folds under zero pressure. Truly. I guess he is 10. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Look at his little smile. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. But did you? You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai, victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, so I thought my camera would take a picture, but the lens went open, so I missed it. I took a few shots. Maybe his scrapbook? Objection! We got him. The music stopped. That's how you know it's serious. Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, I hope it cuts to Edgeworth absolutely fucking seething on that table. I hope he's down. I hope he's foaming at the fucking mouth when I show this piece of evidence. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got him all. He just never missed. Because he's collecting. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. This is fucking easy cakes. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Phoenix? What just happened? No, wait. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them what the truth. What is the truth? Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. We got him. Zero pressure. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Okay, so, but this just makes everything even worse. Because what do you mean the Steel Samurai lost? Because the Steel Samurai is my current client, Will Powers, and the one who died was the evil magistrate, Jack Hammer. But they're saying he murdered him. But he just lost. So how did he die? Why were they fighting? Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, is he just gonna start bawling positive? I was correct. Wow. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Ah. Wow. Order. Okay. I am so confused, actually. Nothing makes sense. This whole entire episode has just been confusion for me. And maybe I'm just not smart enough to play this game. I've made my peace with it. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's test, that's why they haven't found the costume! Because it's got all the blood in it! Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. True, we got you there, Edgeworth. I'm sorry, handsome. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Oh. There was no victim. Hammer was the... I mean, okay. Hammer would be the victim. Yeah, because he's the one that's, like, dead. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Okay, so see, we're onto something. We're connecting the fucking dots right now. They are being connected. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Ms. Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see Blonde Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Suspicious, so everyone just assumed. So... Okay, so he's still fucking dead, though. And he was in the separate costume. That costume has no blood on it. So he was in the Steel Samurai. Oh my god. I think I called it a little earlier, I'm not even gonna lie. Unless that was an inside thought that I had, not an outside thought. I don't know. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. That's fucking true! He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap. I have those sleeping pills. Did he drug him? Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. He was just undressing right in front of him. That's crazy. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Question mark? I thought that Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. Even Edgeworth is really into this. You can see it. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Here, this is it. Outside Studio 2. Curious. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yeah, he's outside Studio 2. Find the inconsistency? Oh. He's outside Studio 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that? Do you think they murdered him over here in the trailer and then, like, dragged his body afterwards? Because nobody found him until, like, 5 p.m., right? Hold on. Because, okay, block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. I think nobody found him until, like, 5 p.m. or something. That would give them enough time. Ooh, we're putting the dots together. Yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Yeah, we win this one, pal. Dude, we are embarrassing him. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. I feel like that's fairly obvious. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the... Wow, Your Honor, you're so smart. I see why you got your position. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I mean, all of these are pretty good. The trailer's there, the path was blocked, no filming is done there. Maybe the filming one? Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see, and this is significant. Good question. Would you... Okay, that's a portrait of words, Your Honor. Stabbing away, Your Honor. The path was blocked? Or the trailer? The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. But he went over to them! But who fucking did it? And why? Yeah, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. I'm the best. This is why they call me the Ace Attorney. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Yes, sir. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. There was a lot of things burned, remember? Like they said they just put the, I don't remember what it's called, but this thing in. They said they just put that in, the heater thing, and that it was covered in soot. And nobody can find the costume. Why is that? Are you guys putting it together? During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then, he went to Studio 2. Check me, I'm fucking right. This is my... Handsome, I have more than enough evidence to mitigate whatever you're about to claim. Jack Hammer's the victim. The victim. And that much is true. But, if you let me finish, and we get more evidence, you'll see. Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have these sleeping pills, and that's about it. That's the only thing I can actually genuinely think of. I have proof? I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. I sure hope so. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I'm gonna present the sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area, the same table Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Phoenix, we're fucking doing it! Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions. Exactly. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. I guess fingerprint the bottle? An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Yup. And everyone was raving about Edgeworth, by the way. Like, Dick was like, oh, I think it was Dick. He was like, bro, do you even know who Edgeworth is? Like, blah, 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 blah. Little do they know. Who's stepping onto the scene? Phoenix Wright. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. But why? Like, why did he, like, steal the costume? I understand why they took the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? I guess... Okay, somehow, some way, and I'm calling it now, I'm putting all theories forward as I always do. He used to be like the hero in all the movies and blah blah. Maybe he just missed that. So somehow, some way, it's gonna tie back to his glory days. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. Idiot, the judge is on my side. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. And we gotta go back to the fucking studio. No! Ah! That took so fucking long yesterday. But I guess now we have like a clear, concise goal and we're not just running around like chickens with our heads cut off. Woo! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times right there. Phoenix, you can't just say that to his face. Me too. Guys, have a little empathy. To dead. Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. And now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Okay. I for sure thought this was gonna be it. Like, I was like, yeah, this is like the last trial. They only really do like so much, you know. Nope. Back to the studio. Okay. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. You have anything to say about literally anything? I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Can't see what's going on. Mia's here, so now I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? Okay. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay, how about the producer? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget. Oh yeah, there was also the incident with, I think Jack Gamer or him? I can't remember, but remember the assistant mentioned it yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, I can't tell you that. Like, that's not my place to tell you. Like, just tell me." I've only heard rumors anyhow. Okay, so something has to do with Jackhammer. Okay. Let's talk about the director, the weirdo. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Basca's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. Or would he cover up a murder? I can imagine him being at her beck and call, but I can't imagine him jumping. Okay, it's a little rude, Phoenix. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model back when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? Okay. Then I guess just to the studio we go. Oh God. Oh God. Please, no. Unless you're gonna be extremely subdued. Are you gonna yell at me? The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Holy dots. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station. If I like Maya. She has an idea, and by God, will she make it come to fruition. And she just like me. Donuts sound great. You eat, you die. Okay, woo! Woo, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. All the studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets away. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Okay. What about the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tell him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh, he liked that, huh? Huh? Why would anyone like being treated? There is a world out there, Maya, that you're too young to know about. But he a freak. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Okay, what about Mr. Hammer? Ow! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Emma. You drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling I'm a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costumes so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. But you think you know a guy, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can grab it from here. Security guard station was old bag must like junk food. I can see the computer. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. So we move to the studios. Or maybe there's something in the employee area. Maybe the assistant or something. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. The show will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any clues lying around. Nick! Hi, sweetheart! No touching. Well, when I get around you, you know what I'm saying. If you let me, of course. Consent is important. Eek! I love Dick. I was wondering when he would come back. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. Hehe. I guess I can be a little traumatic at times. I suppose it's the actor. Dick, I didn't know you acted. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. What you gotta say about anything? So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there are traces, it'll change the color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. I'm sorry, Show me, Dick. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. See? So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, this is a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Look at that character development. I love him. I don't see a ring on that finger. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Tell me about him. Thruple. Me. Dick. Edgeworth. Oh, fuck it. Throw Phoenix in there, too. What is it? Quathruple? Quathruple? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with a hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammond's prints on the bottle. So that means, yup, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Oh, and then we get it back. You mind if I touch some stuff? There's T-bone minus a steak. Okay. Or maybe we got everything we needed with the whole color changing thing for the sleeping pills. Maybe, oh, sorry. Maybe there's something in the dressing room that we maybe overlooked. If not, we'll go straight to Studio 2. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so. I still don't like her. Can I be honest? I've had suspicions since she popped up. I still don't like her. Why are you cleaning something that we still need to get evidence from? I don't like her. Well, what? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? That's what I'm wondering. You got any, oh? I guess the rumor must be true then. Can someone, for the love of God, tell me what's going on? I'm literally need this for the murder trial, by the way. Just so, because everyone's measuring it and everyone's like, but it's not my place to tell. If you don't tell me what's going on, I'm gonna air out this entire fucking studio. Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. How specific? Thank you, Sherlock. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Okay, tell me about the last episode real quick. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Well, I mean, you're 17. You can still, like, watch. This really has no bearing on her. I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Okay, tell me about 5 years ago real quick. An accident 5 years ago? Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer there was part of the film set. Could you tell us what happened? Sorry, I don't think I can. I'm going to rip the freckles off of your face and then taxidermy you. Just tell me. Stop. Oh. They really don't want us to talk about it. I won't snitch. You know what? I am a beautiful lawyer. You know what I won't do is snitch. Anything anybody tells me has client attorney privilege. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. That's true. Kids' attention spans? Zilch. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. I'm an attorney, baby. I can't do nothing about nothing. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh, am I gonna show the scrapbook or something? And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. That's all it took? Brother. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Okay, that's serious. Never mind. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer wouldn't do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. Sorry. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. I'm sure she would want to. Okay. Back toward the main gate. Why, you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over from me? Do I also get donuts? That's the question. The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing the darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? I'm sorry. Hammer. So do the Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? you say she's got fucking rabies or something? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. I retract my previous statement. I am so sorry. I would like to talk about the present. 5 years ago is 5 years ago. You know, why don't we talk about the now? Hold on. Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And then the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof of Hammer stole. I have proof. I have the sleeping pills. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. The sleeping pills? Is she gonna give a fuck about that? Or the plate? I'll do the plate first. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Ha! I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I don't think she's taking this well. Call me a sidekick, but oh wait, now she's nonchalant as fuck. I see. Boy, Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there's an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse? Paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the... What the fuck? She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. The way she just so nonchalantly just said, yeah, she's got ties to the mafia. What do you mean? What? And then she just silenced the paparazzi. Like, I get why nobody wanted to talk about it now. I understand. But what the fuck? I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Yeah, take this. A photograph. Dad, remember when we went to the trailer, I was like, it's a little weird that the gate's bent, like the fence. It all comes full circle. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Emma was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. So see, the only fault it is the studios. Why are they smell like rubber or have like a something over them? Because accidents happen all the time. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna guess just it is the hot lady that murdered him. Damn. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him? Like the director or the producer? Well, let's go snoop. Now that we have the... She's so bad, but I know you fucking did it. You are connected somehow. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Lady of few words. H-E. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. nonchalant as fuck. Her face killing me. Why she don't give a fuck? I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. You don't have much of a choice, baby doll. You are now a suspect. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You're gonna be real tired when you're in jail. Prison, even. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. I'm inclined to agree with you on this one. My fate blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Ooh, okay. Lover or hater? She kind of ate them up with that one. Is there... Light van, it gives in pretty good shape. Well, let's go for drive. Sure, if I had a license. Oh, okay. We've seen this. Is there... It's already covered in suit. See, it said they just put that in, and it's already covered. Hey, so they feel sticks to something wrong. I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this feels odd. You know, can't say that I do. Okay. Maybe we'll look at the fence. There are some flowers here. Wow, it's so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. We know it is. Okay, let's just go inside then. Maybe there's something in here. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. The assistant's in on it. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. I trust literally nobody in here. I'll just say that. What's in your trash? I didn't mean to do that. It was... Okay. This is where they had that meeting. There were documents and paper cups scattered around. Okay. The glass is frosted. Can't see outside this far into October. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like they were designing a set. Okay. Okay, we've looked at these. Is there anything you have to say about anything new? Or do I have to go back somewhere? Because I don't think there's anything else to look at in here. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just go back. Maybe somebody else will pop up. She isn't, like, talking. Or I could present her. I can present her. You want to talk about this photo? You see this? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where'd you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Is this like a thinly veiled threat? The conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside, she's gonna fucking murder me. She's gonna take me inside the trailer. You see that the pipe she has is going straight into my eye socket. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay. Hope I come out alive, right? You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? Because you can spin it however you want. It would just look bad on him. He didn't want to take the risk. Unless she's telling the truth. And I ran him hard, believe you me. What do you mean by that? But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. Could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. She's gonna snatch it and fucking burn it. Give it to me. Now, you're gonna have to go through Maya and me, and then also Mia, because she's gonna channel her, and you know what she's do? She's gonna throw you to that table, WWE style. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys, I fucking told you we were getting jumped! Where were they even hiding? Are they like behind the whiteboard like, this idiot doesn't even know what's gonna hit him? And he's like, bro, stop giggling, stop giggling. Because where were they? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various... She fucking did it! Like, what do you think? Would you like to be erased? No, I ain't Doodle Bob. Trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Phoenix? I know you're a lover, not a fighter, but I think you and Maya could skedaddle faster than they could. He's got those long-ass legs. I don't know if y'all ever seen like a full-body picture of Phoenix. Long legs. He could do it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, a race to win. No! Hello, Dick? I called him like the fucking bat signal, and you know what Shoddy did? He turned up. That's my fucking man. If I hear any discourse, terrible discourse about Dick Gumshoe, I'm his #1 defender. I better hear nothing out of anybody's mouth. That's my man right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Mm-hmm. His little snooping finally actually paid off. I hope he gets a promotion. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. Contest? I don't know. I'll be looking forward to it. Look forward to it, you shall. Because we have him. And you know what? He's an actual valuable, honest to God, or I guess ear witness. He didn't see shit, but he heard everything. He heard the threats. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. Don't give me any chances to practice that sort of thing. He's kind of cute. I love him. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. It's doing my job. I need him. In a way that hasn't even been written or thought about, I need this man. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I want to say that line ever since I became a detective. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is my type. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. You tell me she's the bottom? Well, if I can beat that, you know what I'm saying. She's a birder. I'm sorry. Okay. Trial. Final day. Trial. I now see that it says final day, so that was my dumbass, presumptuous. I'm sorry. Okay, final day. Let's finish this up. We've been live an hour and a half. We're gonna finish this shit up, and then we'll probably play some Fortnite. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer today. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. It's in his name. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who's present in Studio 2 trailer today. Yeah, and she just threatened me. She threatened to erase me. Detective Gumshoe heard it. I just want that. I want the jury to know. I want the judge to know. I want Edgeworth to know. Everyone needs to know. Don't let her seduce you. Like she did me. I was thinking with the other head. I'm sorry. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Is he finally going to get a witness who does it? D. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? Oh. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, I believe that's the word, I'm sorry. My bad. Do it when I'm not here. Oh, baby is taking L after L with these witnesses, bro. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. I will. Don't even worry about it. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. Phoenix. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay. The day of the murder. Lock in. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Okay, cool. I like that she's to the point. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. You know what the back of that looks? The back of that looks big enough to fit a body in. Who discovered the body, actually? Because... I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Are you sure? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the inn at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 sharp and at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. I don't think I will. The same could be said. He's literally defending you. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. He was literally defending her, by the way. Oh, another L for Edgeworth. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Convenient. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? I'm sure it does, but it means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. And then he proceeds to hit his desk door. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Oh, Edgeworth. I love him. I love him. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. There's no bones on that plate. If I have some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak, well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. The big boss? But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Do I have to prove that she didn't eat? I mean, there's like no... But there's no bones. I don't know if I should show this plate to be like, hey, where's the bones? Because I can't think of anything else that would be of note. But this shows just like the sleeping pill residue. And a large bone. Okay, I'm gonna do it. The music stopped. I fucking got it. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. The plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, he's just helping my case. A T-bone. There's no bones on the other plate, so thank you, Edgeworth, for also agreeing with me. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Maybe she eats the bones. Have we actually considered that one? Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too? You didn't eat the steak. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. She's losing it. I wonder what her transformation will be. I cannot wait. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing to her break? Murder! Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella? No, murdering. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. We got her. Anybody else see these expressions she's got? It's a little. It tells a lot. You know what I'm saying, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? Don't object me. Remember about slamming your desk about 5 minutes ago? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that it would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. She's about to win that one, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got that. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a wimp. I literally do not give a fuck. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? She couldn't? She couldn't, but her little fucking mafia guys she keeps around her that were hiding behind the whiteboard totally could. You couldn't, could you? I don't know if that's gonna, like, agree with her, though. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using it as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. There is also that. Because there was no blood. As far as we could see, of course. What is the meaning of this? I also don't know how the autopsy would miss that. The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Me? I can? Did they run him over? Oh. Is it because it's broken? Oh, shit. Because it's broken, Your Honor? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now, tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? He's got a point. I'm surprised no one else has thought this. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I think you said. Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Oh. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill? Me? I can tell you? I literally don't know. Fists? Her little mob guys did something. That's all I can tell you. Or maybe they ran him over? Or maybe they dropped the monkey head on him. Yeah, I can tell you, sure. Would I make a claim at that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon. Ew. The bones? I don't know. They stuff him down his gullet. I'm trying to think. Pierced through the chest, but what if it's the fence all over again? What is this? Why? That's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? Not the smartest attorney, is he? He ain't like me. He doesn't got the motion that I have. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the stairs? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Did he get, like, pushed? Has happened again. I've connected the dots and you're so fucked, lady. Mr. Wright continued. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. I think she did it on purpose. Look at her. You guys see her? In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. You're putting the dots together, handsome. Good on you. What you got? 100 IQ? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? Because you have that big fucking van. And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? You have a van. How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the Maniac trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with his body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Oh, I have proof. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Easy cakes! Oh, you're going downtown. You're going to prison. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Oh, sorry, I didn't hit the post. My bad. Yeah. Yup. Nail on the head. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Objection! Edgeworth! Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah? Okay. Conspirator in the way that he would do anything that she says, but maybe not so much in the way that he also wanted to murder him. I'm gonna say that if I lose Sparkle, I really don't give a fuck. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone, but she also has her little mob guys, so I don't know entirely. Also, but he was there. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Is she about to the music's died down. She's about to go sicko mode. She's gonna go Super Saiyan. Oh, no need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I don't like this. I don't like this. Usually they like go insane or whatever. I win? Even Edgeworth is shocked. So what happens next? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean Dee Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jackhammer. Why is everyone nodding? The awkward silence killing me. Can we get a little, like, who can say? What the fuck do you mean? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Well, the possibility of that being a possibility is just another possibility that could be possible, you know what I'm saying? Proof isn't another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Wow, you see how he recovers so quickly? Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. I think it should be, like, anybody who has an IQ above, like, 90 should be able to be like, yeah, that seems fairly, you know, conceivable. Like, that, like, seems like the most, you know, well thought out possibility and end to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, Edgeworth, I think you were smart, honey. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? I know she did it. Testify again? She probably wouldn't. Miss Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. That's fair. Did you do it? Did you really think you were gonna get her with that one, handsome? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict. What do I do now? Testify. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! To come so far only to fail. Can Mia, like, possess her sister's body real quick, please? I need a second pair of eyes and another brain to look at this. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Is Pookie gonna be on my side? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. No, Paul Edgeworth, how can you do this to me? I like the spirit, though. I appreciate it. I see very well. Objection! Your Honor, he thought of one! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Oh, baby. Indeed. Verily, I say, He's just spelling out grammar now, bro. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. That's my man. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? He's seeing the light. He's coming to my side. That's my man. Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? But if he switches sides now, he gets the guilty verdict. After all that, Edgeworth. It's just very clear. Or maybe we're having like an effect on him after, you know, all these trials in court. And he's like finally seeing the light. Okay, lock in. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. Okay. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Okay. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the old security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. Okay, when exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes behind you. She's the purple guy, bro. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put a hammer in that costume with Sal Manella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costume? It's your word against mine. I'm the attorney, man. You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Whoa, 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 pal. Don't look down on me. Do you know who I am? I'm motherfucking Phoenix Wright. The witness will continue her testimony. I still think the assistant's suspicious. I don't give a fuck. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. You expect me to be calm? Will you so calmly ask to be left out of the proceedings, grabbed your script, and went home? I think you were very calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Yeah, exactly. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Thank you, Your Honor. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. But you're as cool as a cucumber right now. What the fuck you mean? Also, without a steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Damn. That's rude as fuck. Well, I suppose that explains that. Are you fucking kidding me? What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent, so we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silent. Well, a little too literal, don't you think? Oh God, everyone's doing the thing again. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. This is a courtroom about murder. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Power had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Okay. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. There was a fucking murder taking place at your studio. What are you yapping about? But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. Precisely. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script in your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
We fucking got her.
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after... But you only knew about the murder after the fact. So, who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, no! Why didn't you bring them with? Edgeworth, call her out on that shit. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez, she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Exactly! I don't know how Phoenix ain't catching that one. Edgeworth is. I caught it! Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Edgeworth! Oh, I'm gonna... That's an inside thought. You fucked up. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. Yeah, what are the jury here for, actually? Because... However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? Nah, he just knows what I did for him last night. So he's like, I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. How very convenient. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Wait, was she even there? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Fucking got her. I don't think she was there. It wasn't only like, because Old Bag said the assistant wasn't there. She was fixing the backdrops, but she was there, and then it was just those two, right? It might have been, sorry, someone else, but I don't think so. Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. All right, the director was there. You have to find something to peg this on her here. The only pegging I'm doing is with Edgeworth, okay? Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Was with Sal and Old Bag. Alright, the system was subdued. Immediately called the police and power show. Security lady, Old Bag was quite pointing at Edgeworth. I was to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to try to get my script and direction. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't be, so I left him behind. Okay. So there's something here in our evidence. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. know that Sal told me because the director was there to rehearse. I don't really have anything. Because, okay, this is whatever. Because it just shows him dragging his leg. That's whatever. There's the guide map. I don't think that'll be pertinent. The spear, I don't think that will be pertinent either. I don't think this will... I can't. Because I've pressed every single sentence. She knew he was injured, so she left them behind. Oh my god. I was doing so well, no! Oh my god. Low-key, I don't know. Because I've pressed everything. Because okay, how'd you know about the injury? Sal told me, Sal the director, you have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything done now will be wasted. I believe in you, go get him. And I've gone through every sentence. The sister was there too. Amelia called the police and Power showed. Oh. Oh my god. I genuinely don't know. This one's got me stumped, I'm not gonna lie. Loki? Google might be in order. Because what the fuck? And by Google, I mean Apollo speaking to me in my brain, make me one of his whatevers. Sal told her. Manila used his fan to drive baskets after the meeting in the trailer. Like, I genuinely don't know. Objection! Wait, you knew that Hammer was injured. Wait! Wait! I totally overlooked that. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai. I totally overlooked the name. Holy shit. I am so sorry. Actually, because... oh my... I totally overlooked the name. I forgot. Will Powers is the one who's the Steel Samurai. Hammer wouldn't have been injured. He's not the one that fell. Powers was the one who fell. It was Will Powers! That is totally my bad. I'm sorry. Mr. Bright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. But pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Because she fucking murdered him. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. How would the director get his own show wrong? I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Your Honor, if you could use those things in your brain called brain cells and rub them together a little bit, you might be able to come to the conclusion on your own. Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Thank you, Edward! Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Fucking eat her up, feeding the eating like it's a Thanksgiving feast. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Wait, is her transformation about to happen? Hold on, guys. Lock in. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who murdered him. Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? For sure! Phoenix, what are we doing about this, honey? Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. The accident? I don't know. Please? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Ugh. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dee Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, Dee Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, in Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Look at them teaming up! Oh, it's actually so cute. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Dee Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Do I actually have anything? If I lose a little sparkle, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. All I have is the photo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Surely there's something. Surely there's something. What would be her motive? What could prove her motive? Watch the path. Mr. Monkey did. First photo. He's dragging one leg. The guide map. The guide map has no. Right? Doesn't have anything on this. I feel like her motive would be plain as day. He probably felt guilty, wanted to come clean about it. Cause like, I mean, you saw it being died with your own eyes. It just got swept under the rug. Like, I feel like that, that would take a toll on you. Surely. This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all that proves that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately, and I'm afraid to penalize you for this. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for. I don't have anything. I'm just gonna say she had no motive. Because it will stop me. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez? What? What? Did I just fuck up, Loki? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security later thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she mad now. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Okay, that was easy. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? You fell from the trailer stairs? Manuel, Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Oh. I lose again. Holy twists and turns. Low-key, what the fuck? Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I get a fucking gold star and a cookie from Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. You want to declare him guilty after like 5 minutes in this courtroom. I don't want to hear shit about shit, honey. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. We are all the ace attorneys here. Kind of done without the power of friendship with Edgeworth. That is all. This court is adjourned. So what's gonna happen to her? Like, she's still covered up a murder and stuff. Like, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder? It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know. I feel like you guys were like pretty chill. I don't have anything to like... Maybe the scrapbook because you were always winning? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you always win. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. This was a long-ass episode. Congratulations, WP! Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Alright, can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and, Hold on, my shit's breaking. Oh, we're back. Hi. Miss me? Okay. Anyway, does he know? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Why are you so angry? Unfurrow those brows, handsome. I didn't do anything. Gulp. Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. He's kind of cute. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, In retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary... Is this Yowie? Guys, I think it's true. What you mean unnecessary feelings? It's fine, baby. It's legal now. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again, or what? You'll kiss it? I'll even apply some little, even got some lip balm here. You were saying? That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? Enemies to lover, we'll just say that. You know what that is? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? I want to know that too. Because all I'm getting from this, Yowie. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh, it's from Salmonella. Did he not get, like, reprimanded at all? Because he also helped cover up a murder, can I be honest? Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Is he a beautiful princess? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. I think he's fine. Why is everyone dogging on my boy? Wow. What a trial, though. That whole episode, no clue where we're going the whole fucking time. There's another one. Why does Edgeworth look like that? They made that art specifically for me. They knew. And like, this came out in like 2001 originally. So it's been like 25 years. They knew in 25 years I would be playing. They were like, this is for her. Okay. I will say my progress. And then we're getting off. I had so much fun. It was really fucking long. I've been a lot live for over 2 hours. It was so good though. I genuinely had no clue where it was going the whole time though. That's the thing. Like, cause like the other ones, you know, cause like, the first one's a tutorial, whatever. And then episode 2, they just showed straight up that who was the murderer. It was the JoJo's looking guy. And, you know, and then they gave you, like, the motive, like, halfway through is because Mia was looking into him because he had caused quite a stir back then, whatever, right? This, however, holy shit. It was a lot. And it was really fun, and it really used my brain. And I had so much fun. But literally the whole time, confuzzled, confused as fuck. So cool, though. And I'm really enjoying this. And I'm glad there's more episodes because I wasn't sure if because there's 14 episodes altogether with the trilogy. So I'm glad there's more. So you know, tomorrow more. Hell fucking yeah. And we'll see how far we can get in that one like we did yesterday, right? We did all of that yesterday. We started this yesterday. Yeah. We'll see how far we can get in that one. But this was dope as fuck. I love Ace Attorney. If Ace Attorney has no fans, I am dead. It's 9:30. I think my dog has to go out. So actually, I think I will just leave it at that. Tomorrow will be longer and I will probably play like a little Fortnite and stuff. But today I'm just leave it at that. You know, there's nothing, you know. But I hope everyone has a lovely night. Thank you for watching. And I will be back tomorrow with more Ace Attorney. Same time, probably like 7:05-ish. That seems to be the best time for me. Cause like I said, I do everything like right before stream. So, which is a bad habit, but yeah. I'll see everyone tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a good night.